And now we are back on the what is this? The fourth episode? Fourth movie that we're going in on?
This is the fifth.
Fifth? We did do. I haven't posted it yet. That's what it is. Okay. We did Fast and Furious. Now we're on what John Wong deems the greatest movie in the franchise of Fast and Furious. Fast 5.
It is the best one.
Well, yeah. I like The Rock. You can't get mad at The Rock in the movie. He brings a new charisma to the film.
No, so he definitely boosts the movie and gives it a shot in the arm. Like the franchise went in a totally different direction.
Ocean's 11 now.
Yeah, this is
They're
pretty
super
much
spies.
There's no racing in this movie. There's one race for like a minute.
Super thieves.
There's one other race in this movie, and it happens off camera. They're transitioning it now, where if the plans were to turn the series into a heist film.
A heist film,
yeah. And it was. Critics loved it. 77% positive. It's way higher than the other the first four.
It opens on a. Like all the other films, it opens on an empty road with no traffic, and they're trying to break. Wait, this time, how is it not extra security to accompany the bus to take down? They already know that these guys can come in cars and just.
Well, they don't know because it hasn't gotten that.
It's happened. That's what they're known for. Going on heist on empty roads.
This picks up right where the last one left off. Dom's on the bus, getting ready to be taken to prison, and they flip this bus over.
Everybody dies. I don't know how you flip that bus over and Dom.
Oh my god, it was shredded. And then the news is like, no fatalities.
No one dies.
She's like, no fatalities, but one prisoner escaped. Dominic Toretto.
How does only one prisoner escape? Like the rest of them didn't go start scattering off into the freaking.
But everyone on that bus would have been dead. Very true.
Exactly. I just finished. We just finished. He watched it prior, but the cinema sins. I want to do a new video. I'm gonna start like this new video thing where I'm gonna go and be the Jesus Christ of saving films and redeem them of all their sins. And I try to explain what happened. So, probably that bus was reinforced. Nah, it was shredded. You're right. It was shredded. But probably everybody held on real tight. You know what I mean? They had probably one of those straps.
The way that landed, they would have been decapitated. Done.
They held on to each other real quick. Probably would chain to the seats.
I love the opening of this film. The first 30 minutes of the movie, the opening sequence, that's pretty much like what would happen at an end of a movie. And the first 30 minutes, the whole stunt with them trying to steal cars off of trains, and then the ridiculousness of them taking the cars, jumping it off the bridge, and they're still on the car to land in the water. Ridiculous.
This movie defies reality even more so than the prior four films, because this one, they're gonna shit on gravity, they're gonna shit on physics and all inertia and all this other stuff. They're gonna shit on it. All theories don't exist.
Most of the stunts in this movie are not CGI though too. They did practical effects. They really did this balls to the wall shit with real cars. Later on it gets more CG, but this one was still, they used practical effects and they were doing these crazy ass stunts.
Except for that
opening is great.
How do they jump off the car and survive? They're dead. They died so many times.
They landed in the water, man. It didn't hurt.
Yeah, the impact of the water. Yeah, but they landed in the water and they were saved. Yeah. They were able to push off against the gravity and just, gradually fall into the water.
So pretty much the plot now that they help Dom escape their wanted, and they go to Brazil, and there's a bounty hunter. There's a bounty hunter that's chasing after him, and it's The Rock, and he's there to lay the smack down on all that turning.
I'm laying the smack it down. So Rock is playing Hobbs. Luke Hobbs, right? That's his name? Luke Hobbs, and he's
He's a determined
FBI agent trying to track down Dominic Toretto and his family and take them down. Be the FBI agent to take them down. Finally.
And they made The Rock. He's realistic in this movie. Like he's almost Terminator-esque, but he's not like invulnerable to things either. The way that in the later in the series, how he's getting hit, but he doesn't even acknowledge he's getting hit. This was realistic, though. I did like the approach for it, and just his opening scene when he's on to them. He jumps through a window chasing down Vin Diesel on the rooftops and shit.
To that scene, he's chasing Mia and Brian too, right?
Yeah.
So Mia and Brian, they're running on top of roofs, those flimsy ass roofs. Mia, pregnant Mia, already we know it's established. They know that she's no, except for Brian. Brian doesn't know yet.
Shouldn't tell him until after the jump. She's like,
so she jumps off of a roof into another roof.
The baby's dead.
The baby's dead.
But no, they escape, they get away, and she's like, I'm pregnant. And then he's all smiles. He's all happy. But bitch,
why would he be freaking out? Like, what? You fucking just jumped off of a roof. We're going to the hospital right now. We're going to the hospital right now. Let's go. No, but of course, the show must go on. So we can't worry about the dead baby in her stomach yet. So.
But yeah, they escape and they get away, and
how far along is she?
The cars that they were trying to steal, one of them had a chip in it, and the guy that's running, what is he? Isn't he like the governor of Brazil or whatever? He's trying. Yeah. He got chips to fucking steal people's. What? All their money and shit? That's what
he's got this, the main villain has this chip that's able to, like, hack into people's accounts and just start...
So Dom and Brian decide that they're going to take him down, but in order to do it, they're going to need a team to steal from him. And they bring back everybody.
They bring back Tyrese, Roman, they bring back Ludacris's Tej.
It was that close to Tej like that.
Don Omar and Tego. So
and you have Giselle coming back.
Giselle comes back with Han. Han's there.
You know, I noticed that. You know, they don't even mention her name once in this movie.
They don't.
She doesn't get referenced by name.
They don't even call her by name.
She just shows up. She's that hot.
She shows up. That hot chick that helped him in the last movie. Let's go. That helped him in the part 4.
And this is, of course, still a prequel because Han is
still alive because Tokyo Drift kills him.
And he's still putting things in his mouth.
Still eating snacks. Surprised he's not obese. He probably works out a lot or got a great metabolism because he be eating potato chips all day, every day. So, damn, I'm getting messages.
You need to mute that shit.
I got it on vibrate.
Yeah, I completely silenced it.
Yo, I'm in this. That's that email chain from the freaking hospitality. Shut up. They're like, who did a fold napkins last night? Please, I don't want to have no text messages of work. Especially when I wasn't at work. I don't give a shit about it. So, all right, back to Fast 5. So we have The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, chasing down Vin Diesel and his crew. Now the group is extended. It's a real big group. Also, we get Vincent from the first ones. He comes back, so he's on and off. Like but now Dom doesn't trust him too much because he thought he set him up in the beginning. Well, he didn't. He didn't even know what was going down. He just thought it was regular, everyday shit that they're used to doing, like stealing cars.
Yeah. But this
GTA.
This movie is it's pure fun. It's enjoyable to watch. Like I said, their whole just them trying to get the team together and find a warehouse where they can do practice.
I want to say something. The FBI in this universe, in this fast universe.
Oh, they're fucking idiots.
They're the worst incarnation of the FBI I've seen portrayed in films. It's horrible. It's just like all the police, the whole police in this film, they see Brian, Mia, and Dom so many times throughout the film, and no one recognizes these guys that are probably on the FBI's most wanted list. Not in the top 10 yet, because that's in the later movies. But no, that's the Interpol later on. But so they definitely have to be. You know what I mean? They're noticeable. You would see them like, wait a second, that's Brian O'Connor.
In this movie, you can tell the actors are having fun. There's great chemistry.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot more comedy in it too because they have Tyrese in there, joking around with everybody.
But they don't play it safe either. They don't give a shit if the cops catch them. Like they're out, and instead of trying to sneak around.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call this a heist, because they're horrible spies. They're horrible undercover agents.
I know a lot of the stuff that they practice.
It's out in the open. They're over there stealing cars out in the open. They're going to freaking races.
They said, "Yeah, we're going to take down these corrupt cops." Not all of them may have been corrupt.
It's another one.
Some I want to say good. They kill a lot of people in this movie.
Not a lot of people. Let's backtrack. Never do they kill innocent bystanders.
Yes,
I've never seen innocent bystanders.
They don't show it on camera, but when that bank vault goes through those restaurants, everybody is dead. And in these movies, they try and say that they're good guys. No, this stunt, alright, the money that they were eventually going to steal in this movie, they did so much damage to Brazil that they should be forced to give up that money back, because that has to go. They just ruined their economy.
No, I think where you didn't see where they filmed, everybody had dish satellite TV, dog. They probably is like, yo, we're gonna wreck your place, but we're gonna be dish satellite. You're gonna have direct TV for.
But yeah, it's an over the top concept. They're gonna plan on taking 2 cars that can fucking drag a 10-ton safe
to steal the bad guy's money, basically.
Yeah,
to leave him without no money.
So
he's evil. Let's take all his money away from him. So he's not such a douchebag. Or do they kill him? I can't remember the film. Would they ever meet up with him? No, they don't. They don't ever. They just steal his vault of money and.
I think they took him down. He got arrested.
Probably, yeah, he did get arrested towards the end of the film. So The Rock has a bad guy to arrest. They kill. You know what? Blue lives don't matter to these people in the films. to the group, they do not give a shit about cops. They've killed so many police officers. They killed LAPD. They killed Brazilian PD or whatever you want to call them. The Brazilian Police Department. They killed FBI agents, DEA agents. They will kill the shit out of some police. But somehow still gain respect from... The Rock doesn't become friends with them after all the freaking police... Even The Rock! How do they know all these cops are corrupt?
No, and that's
all the cops are corrupt in Brazil.
I love the showdown between Vin Diesel and The Rock when they do eventually fight.
Oh, they finally fight, yeah.
Well, testosterone. Poison. And I think they said originally The Rock was supposed to win that fight.
Rock wins that fight in real life.
Vin Diesel was like, no, we can't have that. Dom can't lose. So, like, I think that's where the bad tension started, was when they first did that movie, too.
That's already, if they wrote in the script that he was, then he has to... Because Vin Diesel...
No, because Vin Diesel started being the producer.
Yeah, but The Rock kicks Vin Diesel's ass in real life. What do you think? Fight, real life.
Obviously,
Rock,
The Rock...
Vin Diesel.
But at this point, before The Rock did this movie, he was still doing movies like The Tooth Fairy and all that shit. He came back jacked, a whole new looking Rock. Like,
yeah, he was definitely... He went from, like, soft rock into, like, made of rock.
Yeah, like nobody seen this coming, or how much money that it really was going to end up making. At this point, this movie worldwide ended up making over almost $700 million.
$700 million.
209 mil here alone, but it just changed the whole franchise and made it more open for the casual fans.
Do they always make their money back?
Sorry, because it's not focused. It wasn't focused on racing anymore.
Yeah. They still throw in a few elements of racing still.
Yeah, but that's not what this was about.
Now it's Oceans.
This is definitely where
now it's Oceans.
Like you said,
Ocean's 7.
Yeah, this one's definitely like Ocean's 11. And they said...
Wait, let's see if it is Ocean's 7. I was like throwing a number out there, but I think there is 7 people.
Oh, this is more than that.
Wait, there's Brian, Mia, Dominic, Tej, Tyrese, you're right, Tego.
2 guys.
Giselle. It is Ocean's 11. They got like 11 people. Oh man, that's hilarious. That's funny.
But eventually, by the end, again, it really, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give this movie?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
A 7? I mean, but you think this is the best Fast and Furious movie? For me, honestly, like I said, to watch this movie, you don't have to have ever seen any of the other movies. You can come in fresh, and this was a really great reboot. For me, it's an 8.5 out of 10.
I would give it an 8. I'm gonna go back.
It's an 8. For me, it's an 8.5. Like
I would say 7 is the later films.
It's fun from beginning to end, and I remember coming out of the theater like fucking amped, ready to get into a car too. It's like, oh, let's go
start racing for.
Let's go fucking steal a bank vault right now. But yeah, The Rock joins forces with them, trying to fucking get that vault. He's like, but you guys can't take the money.
Hilarious.
And then
it is Ocean's 11.
And then it does an Ocean's 11 twist swerve at the ending, or it copies the illusion too. Like, oh, just fucking with
exactly
you. They swapped out in that 10-second window they had. They swapped out the bank vault and they stole all the money before The Rock notices, and he's just like, yeah, just smiling. And it is true. He's like, I'm going to give you a 24-hour head start. He knew that they had the money, though. He knows where they're at. He
just went back into this. Another thing with that safe, how does it pull Dominic Toretto at the end after everything goes down? Is able to pull him into it, and it's an empty safe because that's the empty safe that they're dragging around, right?
Yeah. No, the empty safe was on the garbage truck, and when they switched it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But once he finishes, like the whole scene culminates, it finishes, it culminates, it hits, then the safe is able to stop him and pull his car back and throw it into the water right off the bridge.
Yeah. Oh,
that's the empty safe that was able to do that. And the whole time when they're first starting off with the full safe, it doesn't, pull them back or anything like that or stop them from.
Let's wait.
They were able to switch.
That last stunt too. That is definitely some CGI when Vin Diesel jumps
out
of
always crazy, man.
He jumps out of the car before the thing falls off the bridge. He's like, just diving out, no scratches, no nothing. But and then it's just that movie is really really fun. Again, I don't like many of the Fast and Furious movies, but this one I absolutely love.
I like it because of The Rock. I'm a Rock fan.
And
I love The Rock.
How it's open. This movie also teaches you the moral of the story is family.
Families come
first. Vin Diesel gives a heart. When he finds out Brian's going to become a father, he tells Brian, he's like, my father used to have barbecues every week. Invite the whole block. It was about family.
It's about family.
You find out, these films, that's what it's really all about, Angel. It's not about the cars or the asses shaking.
Yeah, so you think...
Oh, the music. Really? It's about family. And that's why I love this movie.
Do you love it because of its family elements? So it's called Fast Family?
Should have. Yeah.
Who's the Furious in this equation? Because I've been trying to realize... I've been trying to figure out that.
I like the pacing of this movie too with the cast. This feels this is as much as Paul Walker's movie as it is Vin Diesel's movie, as it is The Rock's movies. Like they juggle so many characters and they do it really well in this.
Fast Five. But would you say that the main focus shifts more to Brian in this film because he has a more at stake? His family. It starts off with him.
But like I said,
I'm not saying like Dom put.
They do good service to both characters.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's enjoyable to watch both Paul Walker and Vin Diesel shine in it, and rather than it just be focusing on one or the other. Because I feel like in the later movies too, it focuses more on Dom or like Paul Walker's getting put in the background. But this, they would still up. It was like equal time and story devotion. Because in the next movie, they kind of. Paul Walker doesn't really have a reason to be in 6. He's like a secondary character, but he was featured in a prominent role for this one. Anyways, and then you have
because that's it.
You have the stinger at the ending too.
That Letty's alive.
They have Eva Mendes show up, but she doesn't show up in the next one. For that 1 second, she's like, "Here, Rock, you may definitely want to."
Everybody was anticipating her for to become back.
She doesn't come back, but yeah, this sets up where's the team gonna go next? We find out that Letty didn't crash and burn like that other guy in the
he said,
movie.
remember the last time I seen her face? It was burning. So
apparently not.
Apparently he was just bullshitting. He was just trying to like get under Dominic's skin.
This
he was
is
trying
only
to
this is only the beginning of the
he was alive.
that is getting created, because the next movie just.
Because didn't he have a Russian tattoo on it? He was a Mexican with a Russian tattoo on his neck.
Yeah.
So why would you trust that guy? He probably lied. So I wouldn't trust him. So the film was pretty good. I liked it. It revived. I think it was
definitely after
revived the franchise.
Yeah, even though as much as the fourth one may end up making money, we know that the critics didn't like it. But it came back, and instead of, it made a lot more money than the fourth one ended up making. And I said it's because they changed the whole landscape of the franchise and made it for a broader audience where you can just jump in now. It's not just about cars. It's about family. And we're going to get more family time.
Oh, next time on Talking Franchise. Bitches.